This is the installation guide for BOLO Flier Creator version 7. So the first thing that you need to do is install Git if it's not already installed. You can do this by navigating to this website, git-scm.com. Next, you're going to click on Downloads. You need to select the operating system that your computer is running on. And once it's finished downloading, you can test that it is installed by opening a terminal and typing git-version. So after verifying that it is installed, we are going to clone the BOLO7 repository. You're going to navigate to the Senior Project website. Next, you're going to select Clone or Download and copy this URL. So in your terminal, you're going to cd to the location that you want to store the BOLO folder and type the following command. Git clone, and then just paste the URL. So after Git finishes cloning the repository, we're going to install MongoDB. Navigate to the site mongodb.com. You're going to click on Download. You want to download the community server package. And again, you need to select the operating system that your computer is running on. So once it is finished downloading, you can test that it is installed by opening a terminal and typing mongo-version. The last software that you need to install is Node.js. You're going to navigate to this website, nodejs.org. You're going to select Downloads. Make sure that you select the correct operating system for the LTS package. So once that's done downloading, you can test that it is installed by opening a terminal and typing node-v. So now we're finished installing all the necessary software. We're ready to create a new SunGrid account. You're going to navigate to sungrid.com and you're going to select Try for Free. But since I already have an account created, I'm just going to log in. We need to create a new API key in order for the BOLO system to send emails. So you're going to select on Settings, and then you're going to click API Keys. You're going to select Create API Key. I'm going to call this API key BOLO_test. I'm going to grant this API key full access. You could grant it restricted access. However, make sure that full access is granted to mail send. Once you're done, you're going to select Create and View. So once the key is generated, it is important that you save it somewhere so that you can access it later. But since you already have a copy of BOLO7, I'm going to help you set up your .env file. So first thing you need to do is open the BOLO7 project and navigate to the code directory. You're going to open the .env.example file in Notepad++. So go back to the SunGrid page and copy the SendGrid key if you haven't already done so. You're going to paste this SendGrid API key in this location. And then once you're done, you need to save this file as .env. And this is very important if you want the email functionality to work. So after doing this, and after saving the file, we're ready to install the project dependencies. You're going to open the terminal and navigate to the code directory of the BOLO7 project. You're going to type the command npm install. This step usually takes a while, so if necessary, you could fast forward. Okay, so now my project dependencies have finished installing. You can check that it's installed in your folder by clicking on Known Modules. So these are all the dependencies for the BOLO project. So now I'm going to initialize the MongoDB database. I'm going to do this by navigating to the scripts folder. Next I'm going to type node init-db.js. So once the database has been initialized, you're going to open a new terminal in order to start the MongoDB server. You're going to type the following command, mongod. I'm not going to run this command since I already have the MongoDB server running. So next, you're going to go back to the other terminal window and navigate to the source folder, which is in the code directory. And in this directory, you're going to type node app.js in order to start the BOLO server. Okay, so now I can navigate to the default website, which is localhost 3000. So I'm going to log in with the initialized user, which will be root. And if you open your config file, which is in the source directory, you can find the password for root. Okay, so if you wanted to run the BOLO server on a different port, or if you wanted to use a different URL, you would use these commands. If you're using Windows, you would have to type set and then port equals 3001, for example, and then set app URL, and here's the example URL. And then after that, you would run node app.js. So if you were in Linux, you would run the following. If you wanted to use port 3001, this is just an example. So this concludes the installation guide for the BOLO Flier Creator version 7. I hope you found this video helpful, and I wish you good luck on your senior project.